feel like my most effective way of having a conversation or creating a dialogue is visually. So if I can engage on the front end of creating a mural or on the back end of having created it, and it starts conversations, and I'm coming to it with my own perspective and my experiences, and then reflecting back what I'm learning from the people or from the area, from the history, and then they can come to me and be like, yo, I didn't know about this, or yo, I remember when this happened, or yo, this makes me feel good, and I go out of my way to see this mural. I like that, you know? Early days in the studio work and mural work, everything was on a two-dimensional plane. Like you would go from monochromatic to color or vice versa. And then I felt very stagnated in that. So I pushed it to be more three-dimensional. And so taking all the pieces apart and putting them back together or having them interact in a different way, we have like 5 and 6 dimensions. So we have like space and time moving across different axes, and you have the color and the gradient and the non-color just doing things. So it's like potential future, possible past, all in one time. I grew up in Detroit and spent a lot of time in Southfield actually as a kid. I went to dance school out here for I think 8 years and went to church out here. They did a community survey to see what the community actually wanted to see. The top 2 answers were nature and community. Blending those two, in my mind, I'm like symbolism always. And then the second factor for me is always doing something that reflects what's surrounding the area. So there's a nature trail over that way. And so I went out there with my bird app and was listening and watching for all the birds I could see and all the insects and a lot of plant life. And then it was like, what reflects the community in this natural habitat that is of the people? Southfield was started as an agricultural hub between the city and the suburbs. And then it became Southfield because Bloomfield pushed down and was like, it's south of Bloomfield, so it's Southfield, right? And then the Black population that was being pushed out of Detroit, but also became a little bit more economically better, came out to the Southfield, so they migrated north. And so it was like all of that in one thing landed me on a migratory bird that decides to stay when the conditions are good. The goldfinch. Yeah. Yeah.